that I want to bring out, I think you said it earlier, it is important that both parents work together. There must be unity, because if there's not unity, then that will create confusion. So you must be in unity with everything, for its discipline, as far as homework time, as far as every single thing. But make sure that everybody is being consistent with what is laid out. Make sure that both of you are doing the same thing. If not, then I highly recommend that you guys just have a family meeting and you get you some paper and write them down. So that leads us to the establishing a daily family routine. So one of the ways that you can be involved at home is gather your whole family and you create a daily family routine. And that will consist of chores, bedtime, dinner time, quiet time, family time, time that you guys have Bible study, me time that you guys spend together. Well, the kids, cannot bother you, the older one. So once you guys get that out and everybody take part in it, you are being involved in laying that foundation now. And as far as so you can ask them, ask for your children's input, and then you help, decorate the poster board, things like that, and then you can post it up. So that's one way of setting it right there. You're setting it. And it's also important for that communication at home as well. Like I said, I always communicate with your teachers, because that will give you something to also talk with your child once they come home daily. Talk about your likes and dislikes, the child's likes and dislikes. And I wanted to ask you, as far as your parents being involved academically, did your parents really know you? Were they in tune with their child?
Yeah, I think really? They were. Yeah, because like I said, I was just a little spoiled.
Okay.
So yeah, I felt like they were, even though, like I said, my father didn't live in the household with us, but he and I are just alike, personality-wise. So they were very much in tune with me. They knew when I was not having a good day. They knew when I might be a little grumpy, so kind of give Kathy her space, So they were. They just, my parents were working parents, so they didn't have time to go to PTA, or because their parents didn't, were not as involved with PTA or anything in the school other than just me going. It was not a habit that they had learned.
Right.
But I do feel like they were very in tune with my needs as well as my wants. So.
And how do you think that affected you? You think that you were more confident?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, okay. Definitely. I've never had problems with meeting people, none of the social, skills. I never lacked in that. I was always confident in the things that I could accomplish. I was the first one to go to college in my family. So I felt like my upbringing helped me with that, because my parents didn't go to college, but they made sure that I was able to go to college. So, so it was just very important to have both my parents involved, although they were not in the same household. And then I also have a stepfather who accepted me and my sister as his own, even though we, like I said, my dad was involved. So that just was even more of a support for us. So it's kind of ironic, because I was a single parent, and then Selden comes along, and now it's the same kind of foundation for Cameron, because our oldest one, because he was 4 or 5 when Selden came along. So it's that same kind of support system again. So it's just how God worked it out.
So you firsthand see the benefits of parent involvement.
Definitely. And to see how very crucial it is, because very crucial. And it's just not, it's often hard, especially with a boy, being a mother trying to raise a son. It's very hard. Or you just want to make sure that they have everything that they need, So to have Selden around is an extra bonus.
A real man. Up in the house.
Exactly.
Yes. Get things in order.
Exactly. exactly, because
Awesome.
I really think it has helped
You're doing a real good job, Sylvia.
Cameron. He really is.
You are.
I think it has helped Cameron a lot as far as his outlook on life, just in school, just in sports, just in, you know, anything that he wants to become. And I truly have to thank God for sending himself in my way, even though he can, you know, get on my nerves sometimes. That's not my boo, but I just really do see the positive effects of having parent involvement. It's and you know, me teaching, I just see it daily with the kids who don't have that involvement, and you can tell which ones. They just, and kids will often come in and say, my parents just don't have time to come up here because they work, or, you know, that just whatever the case may be. So, you know, they call me Mother Hen because I teach all 9th grade, and it's because I know that's the foundation for high school. So they call me Mother Hen, but it's because I'm trying to nurture and mother them as well as teach them.
That's right.
Because a lot of them don't get that at home. So that's how it affected me, is to want to give back to the children. So sort of like you have that desire to reach the family. So
Absolutely. You have anything to share?
I would say for with the involvement, I think it, again, what she said, but I also want to add that since now that I'm older, and by me seeing what I saw, it kind of, when it confused me, when I did find my husband, I kind of pushed him away. So by the kids seeing that, and I'm thinking that's what life is supposed to be like, how I was raised, not knowing that was the wrong way. So when my husband is there, I pushed him away. So all that time, I know I can't get back. But when the kids were seeing that, it kind of hindered them in school, or what I would say my oldest daughter. Definitely her, by seeing the wrong way. And parent involvement is, I would say, strongly suggested, because with that, seeing, and even kids with them seeing that, and even how I reacted, because I didn't know then that it has a big effect on there. But now everything is kind of, smoothing out and everything, and I'm very happy for my oldest daughter now, because now I see with even both parents together, and at least even if they're not together, but by communicating and trying to make it work for the kids and everything, that it has a lot of effect. My oldest daughter, I usually don't talk about it too much, but I'm very proud to say she's been on the road just by communication and I say if I would have actually been, like that, my parents would have been involved, maybe I wouldn't have been in so much trouble. I was totally opposite. I stayed in trouble. but I think behind all the bad, though, I really do believe there was some good, because I used to have visions even when I was smaller, but I didn't have nobody to be there to help me bring those visions out.
Greatness. Right. Right. That's right.
It truly helps when you have, even if a parent that, really, that may not, belong to their kid, but someone that could, wants to be a parent or consider themselves a parent, that's a great help. People may see it different, but now I'm like, I need help. And I'm willing to accept that help now.
And that's the thing. Wherever we're lacking, God says, seek understanding. And once you get that knowledge, and knowledge is power. And once you get that knowledge, then you can change and make an intelligent decision. And I'm so thankful that you guys are part of the program. Because now that you are a part of the vision, you're also going to carry the vision to your schools, to the courts, things like that, so that you can help build families. And even if you don't talk to people, there are families that are watching you guys.